Today I'm gonna tell you like what is JSON and or JSON, whatever you call it, and what is the use of it, like, and how to use it, and what is the use of it in web development or and in other sites. And I'll guarantee you, like, if you watch the whole video, you'll understand like what is JSON and why do we need it. Okay, so let's just get started. So this is my like React or sorry, like Visual Studio Code, and this will my command prompt where I'll be printing things. So let me make little bit smaller. Yeah, so here I'll show you the output and like and why do we need and what to do. So suppose you have a name, someone names, and we'll make it Zeno, like my name only. Then you have his age equals to 24. Then city, where city, then you will do like NY. Okay, so you have a person name, age, city. Okay, so now you want to print it. Suppose like normal, what you'll do, console dot log, and you'll do name comma age comma city. Okay, let's just save it, and if I run it here, node json dot, so see I have got name, then age, and then city. So but like you'll be like, okay, so why do I need JSON? So suppose you are like, this is the one person details. So for another person, like you will build like this again, where then you will do name 2, and you will do code, then where age, then you will do 30, then where city, then you will do again NY. So for every different thing you need another like other variable to save their data. So that's where the problem comes. So like then you have to do like wherever in function you will pass it, so you have to do like name 2 comma age 2 comma city 2. Okay, then you will be like, okay, and you'll when you run it here, like again all the things got captured. But you will say, okay, but why can't we use an array? Then you will say, okay, we will just put every name in array like this. We'll just make an array, and here we'll do, we'll do same thing, same data, code, age 30, and then you'll do NY. Yeah, you'll do NY comma NY. Yeah, so now what you'll do, just delete it and let it these. Yeah, now if I print it, so we got, okay, then you'll say, see the first name, whatever the name, and his age and his city, and this is another person, his age and his city. But the problem arises here, like how many times like you have to find it, like there are like hundred of variables, then you will be like looping it and finding like what's the like whose data is, like you will get confused, like this age with this age, like there's so much confusion here. Like obviously if I make it like 100 times, then you will be confused, like then you have to write a long program. So what if we can put each person's data in one array? And it's not an array, I'm just explaining in a better way. What I put name, age, city, then name, age, city, then it will be easy for everyone to understand. See, if I delete this and if I'll do json1 where comma json2 is equals to Zeno, then I'll write his age, then city and y. Then I copy it. Same for the another person. Okay? I'm writing as JSON because I'm explaining you the JSON only. Then I'll do JSON1, JSON, comma JSON2, JSON1, comma JSON2. Then I'll save it. And if I go print it again, so now everything is got in one object. So now things are much more clear. Let me just change the age. So make it 23. So now everything is much clearer. Okay, this is one person data whose name is this, whose age is this, and city is this. And this is another person data whose name is this, age is this, and city is this. But like suppose you have, but when you work in real, like in real life, when you go to some project or something, so for any component or object there won't be three data, there will be like maybe 50 fields, you don't know, like his name, his age, his address, his friends, his, like suppose Facebook, they are sending this JSON, so they have like enormous type of data. So then how will you know which data is it, which is the name one, which is the city? So that's where the JSON part comes. So in JSON what you do, will, let me just delete it, and we'll do where JSON1 will make a curly braces, like this is a curly braces. So it's a command, like in Python also. See, in Python it's called what do you call it, dictionary, and in Java C++ you called it maps. I'm not confirmed for the Java C++, I think it's called maps. And in JavaScript it's called object, but the way we do it in, like, it's also called JSON. Okay, so they, this thing has different names. So how do we do it? We'll say name. Let me just yeah, so let me just firstly write the old type name so I can explain you better. Name, Zeno, then where age 24, yeah, then where city, then NY. See, so now I have to put inside one JSON data. Okay, so I'll do where JSON1 equal to, I'll put two curly braces, so you can see name. I'll just copy same thing like this. I'll copy it and I paste it, and I put a comma, then I copy this and paste it, then I put a comma again and paste it. So this 1% data got into one variable only. Instead of array we'll use this, but in, like, declaration we use equal to sign, but instead of equal we use colon. That's the only difference. See, now it's done. Like, this is our JSON. So simple. So now if you go and print JSON1, and let me save it, and you go here and you print it, see, we got name, age, city. Now if you have thousands of data also, like his friends of friends for a person data, then you'll know what is his name, what is age, what is, because we got a variable for that. This is called keys. Like, we don't call it variable, like here it will call it variable, but here we call it keys. And this is called values. Like, what values? Because this is the key and this is the value. So this is how we get all the data. But suppose you want to send enormous amount of data, then again same problem can, then you do variable JSON2, then again you have to write, so like the thousands of data, then you will have different objects. So instead of that, what we do, we just make an array. So let me just make a variable called datas, and we'll make an array. In array we'll just copy paste this thing. See, now we have, and this data is in array. Okay, if we now save it, this data is in array, nothing much I have done. So I'll show you what we'll do next. Firstly, let me print it. So see, this is an array. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll just copy it, comma, and save it here. And now what we'll do, we'll do codes 21 ind. So now if we save it and print it, so like we have two datas, like this is for the first person, this is for the second person, and everything is clear. Now to access it, like how do we access these data, that's the main problem comes. So what we can do, we can put like this 0, and for that we'll do datas element1, like it's an array of 0 element, and this is the first element, this is a 0 index, this is the first index. And if we save it and if we run it, so see, now it, oh, why it's gone like this. Yeah, first it printed this element, like the first part, then second part, but inside those I want to access his name. So what you'll do, just let me just delete that for the minute. Within the first element, like in the first index, there data 0, and we'll say dot name, and we'll save it. And what we'll do here, and we'll got the name. And if we do dot age, save it, and we got 24. Then the next question might be in place of you, like how do we change their values? So values changing very easy. We'll do data's 0. 0 is like the first index. Dot name. I want to change the name and make it like YouTube. Just make it like equal to and save it. And here I'll print his name. And if I run it, say YouTube. So this is the way we can change their names or whatever things. So what if on the other side they are like you are sending this data in real, like there are 1,000 data you're sending at once on the front end or somewhere you wanna use. So nobody got right like 0, then index 0, then index 1. So till when he'll keep writing. So what for that, what we'll do, we'll just loop over it, looping. So we'll do for, like we'll use for each, let me use like this, datas dot for each, then we'll do data and we'll like console it. If you're not understanding this concept, then I'll explain you again. Data. So what happening here, I'm looping it like datas dot for each data. So like for each means loop on every element. So dot for it coming here, taking the data variable, like this thing will come here, and after that whatever I want to do I will do here, like console it or whatever the function is. Then again it will come at the second index and take the data in this, and then I'll console it. Okay, then I'll save it. See, now it's going like this. So if you not understanding this looping thing, you want to use for loop. So I haven't used for lag type. I forgot how to use for loop, like for not for uh for where I equal to 0, I is less than datas dot length comma I plus plus. Then we'll open, I think it should be semicolon. Yeah, then we'll do console dot log I, sorry, then we'll do datas dot console dot log datas I. Now here what we are doing, we'll just checking is loop till we reach this length, and I'm just taking an index 0 1 2 and it will just print it, like basic loop. Obviously I don't have to tell you that. So see, now it's printing like everything at once. So now if we just copy all of this and paste it, now just save it, and this is like this. So it's so simple, like you don't have to do anything. It's so simple, you can just put at different values in this and just send it at once. So that's why we use JSON. Okay, so thank you guys.